G'day guys, welcome to my Rxys VT video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL International Men's Recap for 2019 guys, so let's get started. So this first match of that game, we see the Samoan side going up against the Fijian side. I think that this game was an absolutely brilliant match. What I can definitely tell to you guys, well done to the Fijian side for absolutely smashing out the Samoan side. But I have full respect for the Fijian side and the Samoan side because they are two very good country teams anyway. But what I could definitely say is 44 points to 18, this scoreline was. I was absolutely proud of myself. I just think that really what I can say was I just believe that I was just speechless for this game because Fijians are pretty much a good team, but they didn't have Maiko Sivo in that match because he is accepting the one-match ban anyway for, what was it? I'm not too sure about that because I don't know why, like what happened about it anyway. But let's move on from that. But what I can say is though, Fijians played really well. Samoans obviously played really well also, but Jerome Luai is a great team to that match for the Samoan side. Junior Paulo was an absolutely brilliant player to just lead to the Samoan side anyway. But what I can definitely say is that Samoan side are a great team, and I just think that it was an absolutely great match. It was a brilliant match to see that, and I did go this for the Samoan side by 10 points, and they lost that match because the Fijians obviously won that game. 44 points to 18 that scoreline was, and it was an absolutely great match to see. This game took it to a new level, and Fijians obviously won that game, and it was such a brilliant match. Lots of tries in that match. Viliami Kikau scores a hat-trick, or probably like twice or like two times, like probably two tries anyway. But what I can say is this, that Fijians, lots of tries, absolutely good running meters, no drop balls or anything like that. But what I can definitely say is, leading into this match, Fijians obviously branched out that they won this match fair and square, and Samoans took it hard, but really it was an absolutely great match to see that this game took it to a new level, and really I just think that this game was an absolutely brilliant match, and I did go for the Samoans though by 10 points. The next game of that match, we see the New Zealand Kiwis going up against the Great Britain. I think that this game was an absolutely great game. I think that though it was disappointing and very disgusted because this match was a full-on match, and really I just think that this game was very disgusting because two fights happened in this match. Joseph Tarpany took a blow to James Graham anyway, and just James Graham obviously smacked one to Joseph Tarpany anyway, which that just leads onto a bloody blue anyway. But I'd just say that these fights in this international match needs to stop. Really what I can say is this match just was absolutely terrible. I think it was a massive blow, and really it was just disgusting. The Great Britain needs to do better than that because it was just a poor match. Very poor to see so many things going wrong in that match. But really, it was disgusting because Luke Bateman and Roger Tuivasa-Sheck also had a blow also, and really, it was just very bloody disgusting. I'd just say that it was just very poor. But really, I'd say that it was very disgusting, and it was just bloody rubbish. Because the Great Britain needs to do better than that. Because James Graham obviously had a blowout, And really, if you just do a high tackle, like swinging under bloody arm, and obviously James Graham falling down onto his face, then there's no point bloody going up and then obviously smacking one into him anyway. But it's just not, that's not on. Really, I'd say that this game was a rubbish game, and it was lots of areas. Oh, this game was just disgusting. Because, this game was just, oh god, it was just rubbish. I'd just say, this game was absolutely rubbish. I'm so, disappointed because James Graham and Elliot Whitehead shouldn't have bloody just gone up and smacked one into them anyway. Because New Zealand are an absolutely great team, but really for the Great Britain, they shouldn't just gone up and then, obviously starting the fight. I just think that this game, though, that it was just needs to do better, because I'd say this game was just a shocking match. But let's just move on from that. It was a great game. The New Zealand Kiwis were just absolutely playing really well. But I'd say that this game, though, was an absolutely great match, but a horrible game to see two fights happening in this match anyway. But it was definitely intense. It was the 12-8 scoreline, and I did obviously go for the New Zealand Kiwis, though, by 10 points. And then they obviously won that game anyway. But I'd say, well done to the New Zealand Kiwis, though. But for the Great Britain, I'd just say, you guys were absolutely terrible. But yeah, it was a great game for the New Zealand Kiwis anyway. 12-8 the scoreline was, and I obviously go for the New Zealand Kiwis, though, by 10 points, and they did get the job done against the Great Britain Lions. The next game of that match, we see the Tongan side going up against the Australian side. I think that this game was an absolutely brilliant match. I was so happy with this game, though. I know it was a bit of fights happening in that match. It was frustrating. I'd say that this game, though, took it to a new level. I just think that what I just thought, Tongan side, I just cannot believe they won by only one try. But it was a 16-12 scoreline. I did obviously go for the Australians side by 10 points, but they obviously lost only by one try. But I'd just say that this game, though, took it to a new level. Really, I just think that Josh Adokar didn't really do much in that game anyway. But I just think that this game was an absolutely brilliant match. Just to finish off that round anyway. But what I can say is, though, that this match was an absolutely great match anyway. But really, can I just say, well done to the Australian side, though, for absolutely making an effort, but didn't really get the win against the Tongan side, because Tongan side are an absolutely great team. I do have respect for the Tongan side, and also for the Australian side also too. But Australians, they can be very, very tough. Into that defence, they've got Josh Adokar also, which he is the speedster. You obviously got James Tedesco, which he didn't play really well. He didn't play as absolutely, the game that he loves, and obviously blamed himself for that game, because really, he obviously blamed himself for this game, that it was his fault for not having the ball that much, and also not attacking very well. But this game, though, was an absolutely brilliant match. I did go for the Australian side, though, by 10 points, and they didn't get the job done against the Tongan side, because they lost against the Tongans 16 points to 12. I just think that this game, though, was a brilliant match. Can I just say, well done to the Australian side for making an effort, though. But James Tedesco didn't really play as much of a game. But I'd say, just well done to the Tongan side for making an effort. 16 points to 12, this scoreline was, and I did go for the Australian side by 10 points, and they didn't get the job done against the Tongan side. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing a couple of videos coming to you soon. Lots of videos, lots of adventures, adventure videos coming to you also soon. I'll be doing also the predictions and the recap. But I'm going to do the ladder predictions coming to you also soon. They'll be branched out for you guys that also love my videos. I'll also love you guys that also love my videos, also watching them. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also for this video down below. But I'd say my subscription is also down below. Also, if you can like and subscribe, that will be also great. But until then, take care guys. Also have a good one. Have a great day out. Have a good night. And also have a good one.